Oh, we have a special one today. Today's review is going to be on Deadpool, and if it's anything like the Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine, then we're in for a long ride. Deadpool follows a wisecracking mercenary who gets experimented on and becomes immortal, but ugly. And he sets out to track down the man who ruined his good looks. So diving headfirst into the pros, I would just like to say that Ryan Reynolds was born to play this role. Unlike what happened in X-Men Origins Wolverine, the character is done justice in this movie. He's put in the center stage. He's given the R rating. The main reason why Ryan Reynolds is so well in this role is because Wade Wilson is pretty much like him. I mean, minus the scarred body, the mutant regeneration powers, and, well, hopefully the violence. The comedy in this movie is hilarious. It isn't all the same. Some movies, they tend to go for more referenced comedy, but there is some in here, but there's a lot of other stuff, and it just kind of makes this humor feel quite unique, as it's constantly good but constantly different as well. And that's one of the main reasons why this movie is so refreshing, on top of being very fast-paced, energetic, and constantly moving with the story. But I mean, the main reason why this movie is so refreshing is pretty obvious. I mentioned it before, it's the R rating. Fox actually went ahead and included a heavy R-rated movie in their established PG-13 superhero franchise, which you don't see too often. MCU are yet to do that, but here they took a big risk, and my god did it pay off. Now that they do have that R rating, they're not just gonna chuck a few F-bombs in there, they're not going to have a bit more violence. No, they go full out to the extent of this R rating. They do not hold back, and I absolutely love it because it makes the character feel so free. The humor is very crude, very R-rated in that sense, and not only that, but the violence, my god. There's no shaky cam, there's no cuts, it's all in its entirety. You get to see heads chopped off, you get to see limbs chopped off, and you get to see some tasty headshots. But not to mention, it also had some fun action in there as well. It wasn't all just the same shooting the person in the head, chopping off their head. No, there was some nice unique action in there, which I won't spoil as it's a treat to see. Part of the reason why I also loved his unique humor is just how he broke the fourth wall. You know, it doesn't work with any other character. It would be very odd if anyone did it, and I love how when he does do it, people around him look very confused at what he's doing. It's just a nice little detail they included. And I love that Fox have gone ahead and given in and taking the mick out of X-Men Origins Wolverine. They're even having a dig at DC with Green Lantern. But you know, if you look past the great comedy, the great action in this movie, it's actually got a very nice, touching, romantic story in the center of it all. And out of nowhere, it can pack an emotional punch, and a lot of that is thanks to the great chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Morena Baccarin. But also, the aspects of this movie are so well done thanks to this great script, whether that's the dialogue or just how things are written to play out. I just absolutely love this movie. And one of the reasons I love this movie so much is because I couldn't find any cons. That's right, for the first time in a while, we haven't included any cons, so that's a very good sign for a movie, as it pretty much means this movie is as perfect as it could be, and in truth, I believe it is. Even if you haven't seen any of the other X-Men movies, or you're not a huge superhero movie, I recommend this to anyone, as it's a huge laugh, it has some great kills, and just overall, it's such a fun watch, no matter if you like the superhero genre or not. I'm going to give Deadpool an 8 out of 10. It was such a fun adventure to follow, and I'm glad that they got their sequel. And to mention the sequel, before we knew we'd get it, there was also a nice little taunt in the after credits scene, if you unfortunately waited around for that. This Deadpool review was made to continue with my X-Men series, where I've been going through all the X-Men movies, reviewing each of them in lead up to the New Mutants. So if you want to check out the other movies in that playlist, go check it out here. There'll be a little clickable thing up there. But anyways, thank you for watching. I really would appreciate if you liked and subscribe, as I'm looking to hit 100 subscribers as soon as I can. But anyways, just thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video.